had reserves and supplies to exploit breakthroughs. This combination was devastating precisely because German defensive strategies weren't designed to counter it. They were designed to counter cautious, methodical Allied advances. Rommel had seen this in North Africa in 1943. With just a few weeks of observing Patton's command style, he'd extrapolated what would happen if Patton commanded larger forces with bigger objectives. And he'd been exactly right. The cost of dismissing his warning was enormous. If German high command had taken Rommel seriously in 1943, they might have restructured their defensive planning. They might have developed strategies specifically to counter Patton's style of warfare. They might have tracked him more effectively and concentrated forces against his advances. Instead, they treated his warning as excuse-making by a defeated commander. And by the time they realized Rommel was right, Patton's Third Army was already racing across France, and it was too late to stop it. There's a fascinating postscript to this story. Patton and Rommel respected each other tremendously, despite never meeting. Patton had studied Rommel's North African campaigns obsessively. He'd read every intelligence report on Rommel's tactics. He'd analyzed how Rommel used speed, deception, and psychological pressure. In many ways, Patton modeled his own command style on what Rommel had done. According to Patton's diary and letters, he considered Rommel the best general the Germans have. He saw Rommel as a kindred spirit, another cavalryman who understood that modern warfare was about mobility and aggression. Rommel, for his part, recognized in Patton a mirror image of himself, a commander who believed in attacking, who trusted his instincts, who pushed his forces to the limit and beyond. When Rommel wrote his warnings about Patton, it wasn't fear, it was recognition. He was warning Berlin that the Americans had finally found a commander who fought